Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwartner and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today we have two luminaries in the sales training industry, Richard Barkey and Michelle Vazana. Welcome, Richard and Michelle.
Thank you. Good to see you as always.
Richard, you've just acquired Vantage Point Performance and Michelle is now the Chief Innovation Officer of Imparta. What led to this synergistic merger?
We are quite an ambitious business. We've been growing at 25% a year for the last few years since the pandemic and are on track to do that again this year and the year after. So as part of that, most of that's organic growth, but we have also been looking for acquisition partners to join what we're doing that are complementary, either in terms of tools and approach or intellectual property. So we've been looking for ways to extend the library of content that we offer to our clients. From my point of view, it's a way for us to increase our existing presence in the US. We're already in the States, but add some really talented people to the team over there, and also to extend our intellectual property in ways that I think are more complementary than either Michelle or I had realized when we first started speaking.
We've always been a bit of a niche player, right? We did deep research into a few important areas and had pretty innovative solutions within those areas, but they were not very broad. And we didn't have the resources and global capability and comprehensiveness that Richard and Imparta brought. Everything that we did not have, Richard had. And so we were able to, again, complement. And that's hard to do. When you take companies in the same industry, targeting many of the same clients and types of opportunities, there's usually a lot of duplication. And there's a lot of redundancies, and we didn't have that. So that was another really important element of this acquisition for Imparta.
The approach we have is we want to provide a support system for our clients and give them what they need to be able to respond quickly to individual challenges, because training, as we all know, is not a fire and forget exercise. You need to be adapting constantly as your team changes and the external market changes. So the agility intellectual property that Michelle brought was a really fantastic complement for that, because it's all about how do you make better decisions as a salesperson, and in fact, as a sales enablement person, right? How do you assess what's going on, choose the right approach, execute well, and do that more quickly than anybody else or than the market?
Michelle, you wrote the book, The Sales Agility Code. How do you explain the content of the book to new clients?
We have continuing evidence that this idea of a linear one-size-fits-all methodology just really doesn't work, especially in the dynamic marketplace and world that we live in now. The highest performing salespeople are the most agile. And being agile doesn't just mean adaptable. It means being adaptable in ways that work. And what we know from the research is that the best salespeople make the best decisions by assessing the situation they face in a comprehensive way, and then adjusting and adapting their approach to align to the buyer, not the other way around. And so the book is all about this idea of agility. What are other domains that we pulled from to learn how to be agile? What is situational awareness? What is situational readiness? What is situational fluency? All of this fit together so nicely. And so what Vantage Point lacked, quite frankly, was the depth of content and capability and tools that Imparta brings that actually fulfill all of the promises of the agility framework.
You are on a path of being a leader, not just in Europe, but also in the United States or globally, with an offering where you deliver the very much needed substance that sales organizations are struggling with. We track the largest sales organizations in the United States. There's one major trend, which is have fewer salespeople deliver better results. That's what the race is all about, and you seem to be able to deliver that.
That is our goal, is to be a global leader, and we've been recognized as such. We're ambitious, but not just for ourselves, we're ambitious for our clients. Another reason the agility piece that Michelle brings to the table is so valuable is there's so much out there in terms of the number of tools, the number of approaches, that helping managers and salespeople to make sense of that and to choose the thing that will make a difference in this account to close this deal, protect that margin. that's where the magic lies. It's having the right skills, but also helping people to know what's going to make a difference right now in this deal.
Absolutely. I'm excited to, I want to look like 3-4 years ahead and see you both at the top of the sales training industry.
Thank you very much. We're excited too. And we're having fun, which is also important.